Hey y'all, welcome to Fitting and Homemaking. My name is Sarah. If you're new here, if you're not, thanks for coming back and watching more content. Today we are going to be taking a look at how I did in May for my low spend year update. Apologies, this is quite late again. I actually have already done my June bills and will be getting that month review up in the next couple of weeks, which I think I said that about this video too, so take that with a grain of salt. Life happens, apologies. If you like this kind of video, please like and subscribe, comment. I will be reviewing every month for the rest of the year, regardless of the outcome. So originally I was doing a low spend year to pay off my car, but with the interest rates that changed and it just became more financially beneficial in April for me to pay off my car loan rather than keeping the money in my high yield savings as an emergency fund. So now my goal is to pay myself back the money that I took from my emergency fund. So let's get into what I did for May, right? Our total household expenses for May were $5,574.43. That includes mortgage and escrow, internet, car insurance, pet insurance, groceries, electricity, natural gas, water, sewer, phone lines, HOA. What am I forgetting? We have an Amazon Prime subscription, and then all of the expenses for our kids, like diapers, healthcare, health insurance, and of course daycare. So daycare is our largest expense by far. It was around $3,000, a little bit over $3,000 for May. So that's the big household picture. This month, my part of that was $2,787.22. You can go back and watch the earlier videos, the January video where I kind of explain things a little bit more, but my husband and I do split joint expenses, and then I have my own personal expenses. So for my personal expenses, I spent $92.20 in gas this month in gas for my car. So that was quite a bit. It was a little bit higher than usual. That's 3 tanks of gas for me instead of only 2 or 1. I spent $148.43 in medical expenses, in toiletries. I'd gotten low on my toiletries and just ended up having to replace a number of items at the same time. So that just made for a higher bill that month. And then I spent $189.08 on gifts. So I think that included Father's Day and gifts for my niece and nephew possibly, and for my son. I also spent $522.52 on doing various things with friends. I had a special mommy-daughter day with my daughter, and paying for the hotel for part of an upcoming trip for a family wedding. Although it's no longer an upcoming trip. I took that trip a couple of weeks ago now, but at the time that I was paying the bills that hit this month, it was upcoming still. So all of that came together for $952.63 for my personal expenses. So that was a pretty expensive month for me personally, which with that wedding coming up, with having summer birthdays coming up, with Father's Day, I knew it was just going to be expensive during the summer months. So that brings the grand total of my household and personal expenses to $3,739.85. My take-home pay, per usual, I'm a salaried person, I get paid monthly, was $3,762.41. So income less my expenses this month left me with a whopping $22.59. So not very much left to transfer over to savings. But like I said, I knew that the summer months were just going to be more expensive with family travel, birthdays, holidays, these sorts of things. I'm hoping I can do better next month, which, spoiler alert, I did, because next month has already happened. And I've already done my budget for that. But yeah, I knew these months were not going to be great. And that was also part of the thought process of paying off the car earlier, right? That being said, after summer, so in September, I know I have a bonus payment coming my way, so I'm hoping that all of that can just completely go to savings. Because of my type of job, I get longevity pay because I've been with my organization for a certain amount of time, and that hits after my anniversary, my work anniversary each year, which is late in August. So I'll get that at the end of September. And I think the only other kind of larger expenses I have coming up are my car registration, tags, taxes situation. And then I'm also going to need new tires for my car, probably some point this year. So to my knowledge, those are the only like planned large expenses I have left this year until we get into the holiday season, right? So I'm hoping fall will be more successful than the summer has been so far. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you are doing a low spend year as well, please jump down in the comments below and let me know how you're doing. Let me know motivations, challenges. I will say that since I paid off the car and I'm just paying back myself at this point, that's kind of like less exciting to me. So there's less of a dopamine hit. So I am feeling a little bit less motivated. I'm trying to work past that though. So we'll see how we do. I'll see you next time. Bye.